Welcome back to Neil Oliver Live with me, Bev Turner, while Neil takes a break. Now, we've been talking this evening about private lives, what it means for you. We've got Scotland's new hate crime law this week, and this subject of digital ID cropped up. Lord Blunkett was telling Keir Starmer that he must introduce biometric digital ID should he become Prime Minister to tackle small boats. Both of these pose threats to our privacy, I would say, but some people live in a world where they broadcast their life to the entire globe. One of those is reality TV star and internet personality Frankie Essex. Here she is on the show, The Only Way is Essex.
I want to move out, but I just don't want to live here no more.
Why though?
Because I want a bit more own space and like, do you know what I mean? Like, but you know I've always moved out since I was like 17, 18.
Yeah, I know you always talk about it, but it's never happened, has it?
You know, but now I'm 21, do you know what I mean? 21, I need to move out.
There's a shot, inexplicably, Joey Essex with no top on there, but a jacket in the kitchen, Frankie. But you have little twins now as well. So you've chosen this life, this career, this job, which is about broadcasting who you are. Do you have any conflict about that in your own mind? Do you have any regrets, or is it ever difficult to live in the public spotlight in the way that you do?
It's not really. I think it was like, obviously, it was a big thing going into it because it was the unknown. Like, we was all just normal kids, really, from Essex. But my psychiatrist, when I was younger, she said to me the only big thing that will ever change, obviously I lost my mum to suicide, so she said the only thing that will ever change be me being a mum, like the biggest impact. So it didn't have much of an impact on me myself, but obviously it has other people and whatnot, you know. But yeah, being a mum's definitely changed me, but it was just a bonus to my life, you know, being on the show.
And obviously, when you did The Only Way is Essex, you were opening up your life to scrutiny. Yeah. Did that come with difficulties as well, or has it always been fairly plain sailing for you?
No, it definitely did with my weight. I must say, the press just was on me about my weight, and when I look back, I weren't even that big, which was hard for me, 100%. But now I look back, I was like, oh my God, I weren't even that big. Like, I've always thought I was bigger than what I really was, you know? Yeah. So that definitely was a big impact. Always has been now for me. And then after having the twins, there was a pap outside my house, and I didn't know he was there. And I took the babies for a walk for the first time on my own, so it was like a bit of a proud moment for me. I didn't know he was there until the pictures went out the next day, like, honestly, I didn't see him, and I was really upset because I knew the pap as well, because you get to know them over the years, you know, they're always there. But I've moved house and everything, so I don't know how he found out where I lived, but I was really upset, and I did message him because I had his number and everything, right? And just said I think you're bang out of order, like doing them pictures without me knowing with my newborn babies, because I was on my own, and I took Logan out of the pram, and I was a bit nervous. I was on my own. Do you know what I mean? I just thought, if he was there, I wish he would have said.
Yeah. So in a way, even though you do curate your life on social media and on Instagram, and you've got tons of followers on all of your social media, when somebody does it when it's not on your terms, that still feels like some sort of privacy violation.
Oh my God, definitely. Like, before I was even on the show, it was Joey was on the show. Someone told a story about our mum, and it's not someone else's story to sell. It's our story, not even to sell, to say, you know, because Joey had never talked about on the show. No one knew, the press, no one knew what happened with my mum until someone told the story to the News of the World or the Sun, and it was front page. It was awful. Like, my whole family had to go through it kind of again, you know. Yeah.
Can you ever imagine a time, Frankie, where you would step out of the public eye completely? Because I don't think people say, oh, Instagrammers, it's such an easy job being an influencer. I think it's my worst nightmare, having to look good all the time, having to have your babies looking cute all the time, when life is probably much more chaotic than that. You know, does it ever get a bit much?
Do you know what? I'm not one of them people who like always look $1 million. Like, I generally don't say. I burnt my hand about an hour ago on the hot tap. I'm always out. Me and the babies go out. This morning we went out with to the nursery to go and get some plants. I just chucked on there when he's had the pajamas on underneath. I just chucked on a tracksuit over the top. Like, I live quite a normal life. Do you know what I mean?
And your babies they're still very little, aren't they, at the moment? But some people might say, well, they don't have a choice now about whether they are ever going to have a private life. And I imagine you've probably grappled with that a bit.
Yeah, but kind of. But I think like with Instagram and just social media nowadays, you've got a choice whether you want to post them or not on your social media. I'm not the only one. Thousands, millions of people post their children up, you know, celebrity or not celebrity. So it's just a choice me and Luke actually did make before they was even here. Yeah. We actually spoke about it because it is one of them things. I think it is something you speak about, you know. OK, well, Frankie, thank you so much for joining us